welcome to my channel, Home Sweet Home Handmade. My name's Natalie and I'm coming to you today from Lincolnshire, near the Lincolnshire Wolds. And this is a Flosstube extra. I'm going to do a WIP parade as it's New Year's Day 2022. Just film my regular Flosstube, so if you want to pop back and see that one. And I've got 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿 here. So she's here to adjudicate and look at all the WIPs. And Emily, my sister, if you're watching, could you just keep a count of the WIPs and put it in the comment box below? So, because I will get lost with counting all these because there is way too many, but I'm not going to apologise for that. There may be a couple that I decide to UFFO. I don't know, we'll see. But I'll start off with the ones that I showed in my last regular Flosstube 28. And so let's go. So this may be a long one, so if you haven't already, just pause here and go and grab yourself a cuppa and come back and settle in for some stitchy goodness. So I'll try and tell you the fabric I'm using and what threads, if they're called for or not. So the first one is in my Penelope's pocket, made by Darcy bag, and it is the Samantha Purdy vegetable garden, and I'm using the called for DMC, and this is on a piece of vintage Charles Craft white 14 count, oh, upside down, Ada. Very cute. So that's number one. I'll be putting away as I go because it's already an almighty mess in here. In here is the Scarlet house, Entwined hearts. That one. I'm using all the called for apart from the black, which is DMC 310. And I am stitching this on a piece of Mystery Ada from my stash, which was the right sort of colour. Enjoying that one. This is going to be one of my focus pieces, one of the 3 focus pieces for 2022. So that's number 2. I'll probably lose count from here on in, so it's over to you, Emily. So the next one is my stitch along I'm holding for Kringles, which I started on Christmas Day with the hashtag LHN Kringles 2021 sale, but I'll put it in the description box. So I'm stitching this on Spygart 16 count dirty with the called for DMC. 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿 is waiting for her daddy to come home. I'm double filming today, so he's gone out for a coffee if he can find a coffee shop open. The next one, there's 2 in here in my Made by Rachel bag, my favourite bag maker. And I have got Stacey Nash Primitive Snowed in Pinky and Ornament, and I'm doing this one at the moment. And I'm using a piece of 16 count lamb's wool. I'm not using the called for colours, I'm just pulling from stash. The red is Classic Colourworks Cupid. That's where I've got so far. And the other one in here, because you know I like to double back, is Christmas Fruit Basket by Threadwork Primitives. Try and get the front cover. Where are you? Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. Where is it? Come out, come out. There it is. Cute little design. So I'm using all the cordful threads on this, which are mostly gentle art. I'll get that back in. And I'm stitching this on a piece of 18 count pearl grey 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐤𝐞, and I've just got a little star in the middle of the berry bowl. So that's the start of the double bag projects. Now don't you be going over there, because there'll be a landslide. Right, the next one was my New Year's Eve start from last night, which is the Stacey Nash Primitives Anne's Sampler Pinkeeps, and I'm doing the Anne. I'm going to do both, but I'm doing the Anne at the moment. And I am stitching this on a piece of 14 count 𝐥𝐤𝐤 Designs Light Coffee. And the red I'm using is 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐺𝐵𝐿𝐿. Kept in my Mad for Plaid with my Vintage Lady back charm. With all the threads being kept in my new little Christmas pouch made by Rachel. Also in here is Little House Needleworks logo chart, Love Family Home. I started this for when we moved into this cottage in September. Haven't got very far. I bought it as a kit, so you get the little thread keep, the logo, and it's all classic colourworks, which are in an almighty mess. Look away, Emily. So I've only had a little start on this. And that's it. So I'd like to put some stitches in that one. Excuse me. Goodness me. Totally unprofessional sneezing on camera. Right. So then we get into the other WIPs. So this one is 𝐥𝐢𝐤𝐤𝐿 Lavender Farm, one of my favourites. And whenever I've shown this, a lot of people like this. So I'd like to get back to this one. I'm using the Cord 4 DMC, and I believe this is, I'm not sure what fabric this is. I don't know. With my Caterpillar cross stitch koala. It was a fundraiser for the Australian fires. So yeah, that's that one on there. This one is my Zoom piece, which I stitch on with my lovely Virginia ladies once a fortnight, and it's Cobweb Designs Garden Cottage. I said cottage garden. My last Flosstube. So I got this as a kit very cheaply on eBay. So this is my second focus piece along with Entwined hearts for this year. So I'm using the kit fabric and the kit anchor threads. That's coming along. Hope you're keeping up with the count, Emily. So the next one, and I don't know what is in what bag, so this will be as much as a surprise as for you. And some of the bags might just have like finishing things, because they might not have projects in them, because I'm totally disorganised and messy at home, not at work. So this is another Made by Rachel bag. Look at that, very cute. In here, what is in here? Oh yes, I can find it. This is a freebie from the world of cross stitching. Spooky owl hanging. It's a free chart that you can find on their website. And I'm stitching this on a piece of very crinkled, not ironed, hand dyed fabric from an Etsy shop, I'm not sure, and I'm just using DMC on this one. And I've got lots of finishing things in here for Halloween, like that really cute pumpkin fabric, and this one as well. Oops. So I'd like to get that one finished. I'm sure if I put some focus on it. And I've also got this in here. Oh gosh. The little Prairie schooler with a 3371 DMC. So that's that one. The next one is from Cross Stitcher, July 2017, and it's called You've Got Mail. So that's the chart. And I'm stitching this with threads from Stash, and I think it's just a piece of 14 count, or maybe 16 I think, 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐸. I love that one. Every time I get this out I think, oh, I must put some stitches in that. So I'd like that framed and on my writing desk. So just that one in there. Oh, I have got my little, oh, that's where it's gone. My little jammy pudding and custard needle book. I'll keep this out actually. That has got the Liberty Betsy fabric in. Keep that out. The next one, which is in another Penelope's pocket bag. And this is Laurie Holt, Be In My Bonnet Flea Market Flowers. And I'm using the Call for DMC on this. And I've got all my threads in this really cute vintage pouch that I picked up from an Etsy store. This one I think I'll pick up in the springtime because it calls to me in the spring. And I think, I can't remember what this fabric is. I'm not sure. But that's how much I've got done of that one. This one is Little Dove Designs, All Hallows Eve. I put some stitches on that. October just gone. I'm going to try and find you the chart. I got this as a kit. I can never find the actual chart. There it is. So that's Little Dove Designs, All Hallows Eve. So I'm down to the house. Also in here, and I don't know why it's in here, I think it's just jumped in to be naughty, is not a project, but it's the Wee Santa from 2021. So I'll whisk that out, put it in my chart stash. The next one is another Made by Rachel bag. And that is holding my Brenda Gervais, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 and Sunflowers 2. I'm stitching this on a piece of 14 count Opal Essence Ada from Stitchy Ferret, and that is all I've got done. That little bit there. So that is something I would definitely pick up in the near to autumn. Checking there's no other projects in here. No. Trying to whiz through these because there's so many. This is in my patchwork paw print bag. And this is Vintage Tulip Design Midsummer Garden. So you can download as a PDF from the Etsy store, this chart. And then I am using a Ada from 𝐥𝐤𝐤 Designs, and I'm also using their threads as well. So that's where I've got to so far. Beautiful fabric. This is one that is definitely going to have some stitches put in this year. And these are all the threads that came. Oh, I'm not going to get all them out because it'll be ages. Look at that purple. Beautiful. So I'm going to put that one aside because I was looking for that one. Put that over there. This one is the third of my 3 focus pieces for 2022, and it is Brenda Gervais Coffee First. This is in another patchwork paw print small bag this time, and there we go, that's how much I've done so far. I'm using some of the cord for, but some of the threads I've switched up, and I'm stitching this on Vintage Country Mocha. And I've got a piece of this amazing fabric to back it with, because I might do it into a small pillow or a little wall hanging. So I'll keep that one out separate because that's one of my focus pieces. In my flamingos, I've got Prairie Schooler, the Village Sampler. do love this one as well. I think I'm using, yeah, I'm using all the Call for DMC, and this is on a piece of, I think it's beige, but yeah, really must get back to this one. Threads are being kept in another Made by Rachel bag, and I love that fabric. Gosh, there's so many. I have to speed up. This project bag my sister got for me for my birthday. And this is my Hawk Run Hollow, the Village. And this is definitely going to get some love this year. I'm using the Call for DMC, and I think this is a 18 count platinum. That's where I am so far. So I'd like to get this square definitely finished by the end of the year. Hold me to that, please. The next one is in another Penelope's Pocket bag. And this is Hello from Liz Matthews. Butterfly cloche. This one is a stitch along that I'm doing with Amy from Amy Loves Toads and Donna Ray from Flannel Jammy Farm. I haven't got too far with this one. Hubby's just coming. Just one butterfly. And holding all the threads in a patchwork paw print. I don't know what you call these thread keep things. It's vintage books. As the chart has gone flying over there, I'll pop that one over there. The next one is, and I don't know what to do about this, it's Modern Folk Embroidery Stitch Along for 2021, and I don't know whether to bin that or not. I don't think I'm ever going to finish it, and quite honestly there is so much fabric there that I could use that on lots of other projects. What do you think I should do? I'm leaning towards ditching, and I've got, this is another patchwork paw print bag. I'm going to put that in the undecided pile because it never calls to me. And I just know it's going to languish for years. Alright, let's speed up, Got this cute little cat charm. This one is Blackbird Designs Strawberry Fields Forever. A lot of people have done this. I'm using the Call for DMC, and that's how far I've got. Next one is the free Autumn Tiny Modernist chart. If you have a look on her blog or website, you'll be able to find that. And it's that progress. I'm stitching that on a piece of vintage country mocha, I think it is 14 count, and thread swim stash. And also in here, because I like to double bag, is the Humble Stitcher Home for Halloween, and stitching that using a piece of Picture This Plus, I think it is, but that's all I've done, just part of the house. I'm going to pull these out again towards the back end of the summer to put some stitches in. The next one is Prairie Schooler Boo Moo. Boo Moon. And I've done two little ornaments. In here I'm using the called for DMC. And I've started a little bit on the witch, so they need finishing, and finish the witch. We're up to 26 minutes already. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a long one, guys. Right. This one is another Blackbird Designs Away We Ride. I love this, and I must just get it out and work on it. I'm using the called for, and this is on a piece of Fabric Flare Nostalgia, and it is beautiful. And I must just get on with it in the autumn, but it's just that border that's putting me off, so I might do a bit of more of the border and then come down. Next we have got Brenda Gervais Wordplay for September, and this is on a piece of 14 count Yorkshire Ada with the called for colours. I've also got a kit in here, I haven't started it, but it's that DMC Vintage Kit, which I quite like. Comes with that hoop as well. Don't include that one, Emily. I haven't started that one. This is another Blackbird, quite a popular design. Cats on Parade. That. And I'm stitching this on a piece of River Hut Designs, hand dyed. I've got the little boo flag done. Look at that. And I am using, I think I'm just using 310 on that. Right, in my other bag with a little sheep charm. What is in here? Oh yes. I've got Brenda Gervais Snowman, Mr. Marshmallow, Mallow, another cup design, and I'm stitching this on a piece of I can't remember what this is. It's a DMC, very bright, with thread swim stash. various other charts in here, but nothing that I've started. Although I would like to start that one, Scattered Seeds, because I've got the oval hoop. But do I really need to start anything? I've also got that one as well. Stitches Through the Years. I love that. I'm going to stitch that on that piece of Ada. Right, in here we've got Shakespeare's Peddlers Jenny Bean's Christmas Sampler. And I'm using all the cord for, which is mainly Gentle Art, and I'm stitching this on a piece of 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐬's Baby Sheep. I've just got that done. Also in here I've got Stacey Nash Primitives Whitaker. And I've got it on a very, very cardboardy Ada, which I might carry on, just a little start, because I like that colour. That's 2 in there, Emily. In this amazing tartan bag that my friend Donna Ray sent to me last Christmas, 2020, I have got 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐬's Candy Cane Lane. Just love that. And I love the finish that Helen D did on this in a recent Flosstube. And I am stitching this on, I think it's that Yorkshire Ada again. And I'm using threads from Stash. No other projects in here. In my Sweet Sparrow Yarns little bag, this is possibly my oldest WIP. Correct me if I'm wrong, Emily. And this is the Table Runner, Robin Table Runner from Cross Stitcher 2011. So I'm doing that one at the top. Just using threads from Stash, and I'm stitching it on some oatmeal Ada. And that's where I'm up to so far. I was going to give this as a stitchy gift, but as I've got it out and shown it a couple of times recently, I really like this, so I think I might keep that. Also in here is that kit, so that might be a gift for next Christmas for somebody. Not for you, Emily. I've already decided what I'm doing for you. Right. In another Made by Rachel bag. I have got Country Cottage Needleworks Fa La La, and I'm stitching this on a bit of scrap 14 count opalescence. Gone very close to the edge, but it will be a small. Just using threads from Stash. My suede pouch. Anything in here? projects, just bits and bobs. Next one is this is a freebie, Home Stitch Home from Tiny Modernist. I've done that so far. So I just need to stitch the house. I don't know whether I'll do these flowers, I don't know. And then I might send that to Rachel to make into a project bag. Stitching that with Emily, she's already finished hers. Next one is Madame Chantilly Spring Delivery. The theme developing here, isn't there? I think that's on a piece of 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐸 with threads from Stash. Next one is Tea with Jane from Petal Pusher on Etsy. And she has a Flosstube as well. I don't know what this fabric is. It was from Stash, and I'm just using threads from Stash as well. Some of these haven't seen the light of day for I don't know when. So in a way this is good. The next one is the Prairie Schooler Tortoise and the Hare. I do like this one. I think it's a piece of that. It's either oatmeal or 𝐥𝐤𝐤 again. Small start at the top. And all the threads are not in there, so I don't know where they are. Probably took them out for another project. This is a picture project from Cross Stitcher, September 2012. It's that one there. Safe as Houses, it's called. And I've only done that one. So I'm thinking that I might bin this one off. What do you think? This one and the Modern Folk Embroidery. Leave me a comment below. Next is my Brenda Gervais bunny. Spring Fling. I'm using threads from Stash. And I must put some more stitches in this. Got his ear in. Oh gosh, this is overwhelming. Now I can't show this one because it was a start for Emily's stitchy gift. So just add that one in, but I can't show it. I don't think there's there's anything in here. These are just sort of plans and kitted things. There's nothing in there. These are just Enjoy cross stitch I've put in here. They're not WIPs. Actual empty bag. This one in my cute little princess cat folder is my Whistle While You Work. This might be my oldest. This one, all the robins, and it's Whistle While You Work. That cushion there. And I do like this. I think I'm stitching this on an 18 count. I need to get back to this. I'm saying that with all of them, aren't I? Gosh, I hope this isn't over 100 WIPs. So in here is in here. Oh yes, it's my fox cushion, and this is from October 2012, and it's that one there. And I'm using the Cord 4 DMC, and I did put a little bit on, a few stitches on this last year. Got his ear in. Got some cute fox fabric to go on the back. And then this also is a contender for my oldest. Cross Stitcher February 2011. And I am stitching the heart there. Sorry, Betsy. Using all DMC. There we go. So that's 2 projects in one chip folder. This is Abby Rose Designs Believe in the Magic of Christmas. I'm stitching this on a piece of gold opalescence. There we go. I think that's with DMC's unicorn back. This is my 𝐤𝐸𝐿 kit. That's what I've done so far. Try and find the front cover. There it is. I've done a couple of these, a couple of his designs. going. And so this is Little Dove Designs Holly Jolly Christmas. Got this as a kit as well. And that's how far I've got on that one. Really like that one. This is another Little Dove Designs. This is the Nutcracker. I've hardly put anything in on this. The Nutcracker. And just a few stitches on that. Just there. This was in my 𝐥𝐸𝐬𝐧𝐭 lemon bag. And in here is Plum Street Samplers 𝐥𝐤𝐤. There we go. And I'm stitching this with mainly DMC and one Classic Colourworks, and I've just got part of the little cat's head done, and that's it. Keep that one out because I quite like to put some stitches on that. Right, goodness me. Ooh. Right, just see what's in this one. Nope, nothing in there. Made by Rachel bag. Lots of threads and things. Everything is a bit of a mess. I need to have a good sort out. Oh, I've got my little stitching journal. If anybody wants to know where I got this from, it's from an Etsy store. Oh, I've got her card. So Sandra Sews. There we go. Etsy. Yeah, super cute. So keep that one out. I'll just move back. Betsy's impeding me. I think this is mainly finishing things in here. Yes. I'll go through just to double check. Cute. Got one here. Brenda 𝐥𝐤𝐬𝐵, have ye any wool? This is on a piece of 18 count Ada grey, and I'm using threads from Stash, and that was from my friend Patchy Pony Stitcher, a needleminder. So I think when I've done this, I'm going to go through all the bags that haven't got projects in, that have got threads, and pull them all out. Just have a general tidy up. Finishing things. Yep, finishing things in there as well. I got in this one. Yep, finishing things in there as well. Oh, I know what this one is. This is my Time for Flowers. stitching this along with my sister Emily, but she's finished hers. This is 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿, and I'm stitching it on some green Ada with all the called for DMC, which seems to be a million threads. But it never calls to me, but I must get this finished to free up all of those threads. There we go. No, there's a couple of kits that I haven't started, and I don't think there's anything more in this one. No. So we move on to this one. This is in my little Pride and Prejudice penguin bag. I don't think there's just threads in here. Oh, I will show you this. This is one of the stitchy gifts that Emily made me one year. This is a keep. Nothing in there. No. As you can see, I need a good sort out. Knitting yarn. This is a cute little bag. This is from my Cotton and Twine subscription box that I've started subscribed to, and this is the July one. There we go, that's cute, isn't it? Bothy Threads, New England Homes Autumn or Fall. Just got I've got this other kit, a very small start on this one. Just very small on the house. And that's in my Betsy cat bag. Look at that. I love that cat as well. There's nothing in there, just bits of fabric. This one is, there's two in here from the Heart Needle Art by Wendy mini motif minis 2, and I'm doing this as a in memory of my grandparents, Doris and Harry. And also on the same bit of fabric, I did a restart of my Brenda Gervais I Collect pink cushion. So I think this is Vintage Country Mocha. That is the tiny restart, the tomato. And there is the year that my grandparents got married. Also in here, though I can't seem to find it. Hang on, let me just have a look. No, it isn't in here. Oh, I thought this was another project, but this was actually my project from Autumn Gathering Sampler from Friend Stitch. I've actually done that, so I'll pull that out. Those two projects have been kept in my Patchwork Paw Print Anne of Green Gables bag. Nothing in that one. We might be coming to the end. A sigh of relief. But I have got 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐤, less equals more, fear less, hope more. And I believe this was a start in, I think this was a 2017 start. Shocking. Do like that. My little blackbird designs. I ought to take that off and put it on my strawberry fields. What else have I got in here? I've got Cross Stitcher November 2010, and in here I've been have made a Christmas ornament, and I started another one. Put something over the top of that so you can't see. The chart. So these little mouse cards. So I've done that one, and I think I'm making this one. No, I'm making that one. So there we go. I really ought to finish this one up, make it into a card. Nothing in there. No, excuse me. No, I think we've come to the end, because I think they are empty project bags in there. So if you have stayed with me, I hope that wasn't too traumatic for you. My goodness, I didn't, well, I knew I got quite a lot of WIPs, but I'm not, it is bad, but you know, it's stitching, so do what we love. So Emily, if you could pop the number of WIPs down in the comments, that'd be great. And if you're watching this and you're not currently a subscriber, I'd really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe and like button and leave me a comment below. I love getting your comments. And I shall see you for my regular Flosstube in a couple of weeks' time. But from me and Betsy, who is down here snoozing away, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, bye for now.